Hello. Are you having trouble distinguishing one motivational speaker from another? Do your employees roll their eyes whenever another motivational speaker takes the stage? I'm comedian and world-renowned super guru Jeff Havens, here to talk to you about my mock motivational seminar, Uncrapify Your Life, a hilarious hour of message-based entertainment that is guaranteed to leave you feeling better than you have in years.
Now, I know you've seen the acronym. You've had motivational speakers before. You've had to listen to them, and they're always ridiculous. Like, for example, the CAN plan. I don't know. Nepotism being pretty important in any kind of plan you might have in mind. Or the trust approach, things like that. Nothing good starts with you, which is why I wrote that there. You've seen these things before. I'm sure you have. But the acronym I've come up with for you, a little more cheesy, a little more ridiculous, but a lot more fun. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm proud to present to you tonight the MyFab-MOFA plan. Say it, MyFab-MOFA. Sounds like a... Very good. Sounds like a lullaby. MyFab-MOFA. And what does it mean? Well, I will tell you what it means, people. It means make yourself feel awesome by making others feel awful. That is why we are here this evening. You can appreciate already how much fun this is going to be. Some of you naysayers might be in the back saying, that's not a word. You're right. It's not so easy to come up with an acronym. I don't know if you've ever tried it. You want to see my first effort? That. The hit Pimmy Riddle Tahalofty. Learn how to tell people how much you really don't like them and have a lot of fun doing it. Which is sort of hard to pronounce.
There are two main pillars of the Uncrapify Your Life program. First, we address communication skills by learning how to more effectively criticize others. And second, we focus on responsible business practices by talking about how to outsource blame. The Uncrapify Your Life program also comes equipped with all the elements of a traditional motivational speech: acronyms, rhyming phrases, group exercises, and a PowerPoint presentation that I guarantee you and your audience will enjoy.
I'm going to check off the cheesy acronym right there, and we're going to get to the subject at hand, because I know you're dying to know, what is the MyFab-MOFA plan? Well, there are two phases. First thing we got to talk about is how to begin a criticism. What we deal with here is the myth of constructive criticism. You've heard of this, haven't you? This idea that sometimes criticism is helpful. As though you've ever said, gosh, I'd love to hear what people think is wrong with me. What a great way to spend my day. You've never said this in your life. But we have this myth anyway, and it's a myth you need to exploit. Use it to your advantage. So what you need to do when you're criticizing people is begin with one of several introductory phrases that suggest that you're not actually trying to be mean, you're actually trying to help the people you're just about to insult. There are a lot of these phrases. I'm going to give you a partial list. It's not complete by any means. I just want to show you how powerful these can be in the MyFab-MOFA plan. The first of them, very simple, 2 words. I am sure you've used them before. No offense. Right. Because you have never said no offense without being offensive. That's why we say it. But the beauty here, you start a criticism with these words, you can say anything you want. And if they get mad, after all, it's their fault for being too sensitive. You weren't trying to offend them. It's genius. Here's one of my favorites. This isn't going to sound the way I mean it. And you can appreciate, of course, how powerful these can be and how much fun they really can be if you use them in concert. For example, married guy with 2 bottles of shampoo, the rich man right here. What is your name?
Alan.
Alan. No offense, but nobody here likes you. I don't mean to sound rude. They wish you'd die. Don't take that the wrong way. You can appreciate how much fun that is. I barely even know him, and I had a ball. He's laughing, and I insulted him. That's the power of the MyFab-MOFA plan. This is how you begin a criticism. You make it sound like you're trying to help them, and then you got to hit them with something hard. So we're going to get to that part right now. The second stage of the MyFab MOFA plan deals with the criticism itself. What you got to do here is basically go right back to 9th grade English. You got to be specific. You got to be descriptive. You got to give them something they haven't heard before. Something's going to shock them. And I'll show you why that's important, okay? I want you to turn to the person next to you right now. Turn to him, look him right in the eye, and repeat after me, I don't like you. Good. Very good. That's okay. You can see the fun here. We'll get to those in just a bit. You're on track. Don't give up. Keep that in mind. Now, I want you, this is a good start. There was a decent response. However, this is a very common insult. You get a very common reaction. Light laughter, light happiness, a little bit of the MyFab MOFA. I'll show you what can happen if you come up with something a little more original. So I'll turn to the same person, look him right in the eye, and repeat after me. Don't take this the wrong way. But I hope you contract an intestinal parasite. You see what I'm bringing you? Happiness, joy. If you combine the two phases of the MyFab MOFA plan, you can talk to anybody. Go right into work on Monday, especially to the people who didn't show up here tonight. And hit them with a couple zingers. Practice over the weekend, maybe. Hey, no offense, but if you ever had an original thought, I'm sure it would die of loneliness. That's right. Yeah. Don't take this the wrong way, buddy, but every time you open your mouth, I want to set myself on fire. I'm having a ball. I am completely uncrapified.
The main message of the Uncrapify Your Life program is to do the opposite of what it recommends. However, the program is fully customizable. Every performance is unique, and I will be happy to incorporate company-specific information and anything else possible to meet your individual needs. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch this video, and have a great day.
But I got to tell you, single guy and soon-to-be married folks, if you haven't tried marriage, you should. It is fantastic, especially if you're a guy, you get married, and your wife is going to take care of all kinds of decisions for you so you don't have to make them anymore. I think it's great. You'll learn this, so you really will. This is a very common one. I know I'm not alone. I've been married for 4 years, and in that time, I have not yet once personally bought a bottle of shampoo. Not a single one. My wife has purchased all the shampoo I have ever used. We have a ton of it all the time. Keep all the extra in the basement next to the other Y2K supplies, you know. So I know I'm not alone here, so married guys, if this sounds like you, let everybody know it, but I have about 14 bottles of shampoo in my shower at all times. Does that ring a bell to any of the married guys here? Yes, yes it does, good. To the nearest dozen, sir, how many bottles of shampoo do you have in your shower?
4.
4 dozen, my God, that's a lot. How many of those bottles are yours? About 1, 2. Oh, you're a rich man. And how many did you pick? None of them, not one. No. Married men don't pick their shampoo. He uses what he's given. He never thought he'd shower with Herbal Essence Passion Flower Blossom, but that's what he got. I know. My head smells like a nectarine this evening. It's delicious.